Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Today we're talking about the Volkl Revolt 104. Great ski, very, very versatile. I love how this ski can act as a lot of different things depending on where you live, how you like to ski, what terrain you prefer, where you spend most of your time. It's pretty cool. I think a good example of that is, here in Stowe, the ski is 104 underfoot. It's got a good rocker profile. It's pretty wide in the tips and tails. It could be truly a dedicated powder ski, and then you also benefit from the playful side of it. It can ski in the park just fine. And then, thinking about a Western skier, this could be your go-to daily driver on non-powder days. So it kind of checks a lot of boxes for a lot of different skiers, and I've always really enjoyed it, and I think it's pretty unique in the 100 to 105 underfoot twin tip category. It's one of the more surfy skis. It's got kind of a powder ski influenced or inspired shape, and that really, really comes through in its performance. Most of the Revolt skis are pretty simple, or really all of the Revolt skis are pretty simple in how they're built. Just a multi-layer wood core in here, some fiberglass, some epoxy, sandwich construction. We do get full vertical sidewalls all the way around. You see that in most of the Revolt skis, except for some of the narrower, more specifically park-focused skis. They do get a little bit of cap construction, but really cool build in these skis. Volkl does a lot with controlling flex through core thickness, and this ski has a pretty soft flex. It's pretty similar to the Revolt 96, and if you were to compare it to the Revolt 101, which is much thicker through these portions, that ski is much stiffer. So pretty interesting how they do that. None of the Revolt skis are super, super light. They are a little bit more kind of stout. There's some substance to them, which I think is important to their performance. They do feel unique. They feel like Volkl Revolt skis, and I think a lot of that comes from they're reasonably hefty. So this ski is 2,000 grams on our scale here, and it's a 180 centimeter length. So it's not crazy heavy, but it's certainly not a really, really lightweight ski. Really important part about this ski is its shape. So like I said, it kind of has a powder ski inspired shape. There is a lot of tip rocker up here. Tip rocker starts right there, basically right about where our clamp is. And then back here, a little bit shorter, but still, that's a lot of tail rocker, even for a 104 underfoot ski. We are getting a little bit wider here, but it's not like the Revolt 121, which has banana rocker in the tail. This is a lot of rocker. And then the shape, or the profile, the side cut dimensions, I should say, have always been really interesting to me. So pretty big and wide up here in the shovel, and a lot of surface area right here. And then a little bit narrower and a little bit more tapered here in the tail. So they're increasing maneuverability and overall performance in technical terrain by giving you that narrower tail. Just makes it easier to kind of flick the ski around behind you. And yeah, every single time I get to ski a Revolt 104, I have a really, really good time. They're super fun to ski. Even though it's soft flexing, you can actually ski it really fast and aggressively. It's got that 2,000 gram weight. And it's tough to explain sometimes, but you combine that weight with the soft flex, and for the right skier, it kind of feels like suspension. So if you're a balanced skier on your own, having this build is very, very confidence inspiring, because you can ski it fast and the ski doesn't get deflected, but you can also manipulate it really easily. So you can, load up and ollie or pop off things really easily. You can throw it sideways and slash a turn really easily. And I think it's just really cool to have all that performance in this ski. And it's truly a mini free ski, free ride ski, or a mini powder ski. And kind of the bonus to that is it's perfectly capable in the park. I think for an intermediate level park skier or somebody who's just getting their feet wet, this is a bit overkill. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of surface area. It's a lot of material. It's not particularly light. So if you're just getting started in the park, I probably would just go with one of the narrower Revolts, except not the 101. That wouldn't really work particularly well. But for an accomplished skier, so somebody like Eli, who's been at our ski test a ton, this is his like go-to ski. And he's a super strong skier. He's been skiing his whole life. He has great technique, but he loves skiing in the park too. And a ski like the Revolt 104 pretty much just lets him do whatever he wants. If you're looking for the ultimate in precision in carving turns, then it's not going to be here. But if you're that kind of more playful, more creative, free ski, free ride, pseudo park skier, then there's a lot to like here. So that's it. That's the Revolt 104, excuse me. Back again for another season, just a cosmetic top sheet update in this ski. So same performance that we've had for the past few years, and yeah, I have no problem with that because I've always really liked this ski. So let us know if you have any questions about the Revolt 104. We will see you out there on the slopes.